Hi guys, welcome back to a new movie reaction. Today I'll be watching the critically acclaimed, I think, movie of Christopher Nolan, The Prestige. Quite an old movie, 2006. And as I did say once I finished Interstellar, that I really want to jump onto the bandwagon of like watching Christopher Nolan movies and I'm quite keen learning on like what goes through his mind. So I am very excited to watch this movie, and plus it's starring Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, and of course Michael Caine. I feel like, well, at least Christian Bale and Michael Caine, it's almost like, yes, welcome back to set. I think that's the kind of greeting that they always get when they come back, because they are starring in so many movies of Christopher Nolan. So that's a pretty impressive casting, because you even have like Scarlett Johansson in it. So I'm excited to watch this movie. I've not read what the movie is about, so I'm going in quite thoroughly new to it. But before we start, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Let me know down in the comments what else I should be watching next. And like movies like of Christopher Nolan or any other English movies that I need to watch that you think is like maybe could be relating to like cinematography or like thriller or this and that, anything at all that of course I can even upload is highly recommended. If you can, guys, let me know in the comments. So I appreciate every single one of that. But let's just dive right into this new movie, and it's called The Prestige. Let's find out what happens. The Prestige. Well, if anyone wants one for Royal Ascot next year.
Are you watching closely?
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts. The first part is called the play.
Okay.
Now what are the bloody acts, you fool?
Whoa.
The second act is called the turn.
Okay. Where did it? Jeez, the generator is doing its rightful duty of creating a show, babes.
Ordinary something and makes it do something extraordinary. You're looking for the secret because you don't really want to know. One food, then disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it.
So
Trick as a third act, the hardest part, the prestige. No, sir, something went wrong. Making their way below stage, watching Mr. Angier. I design illusions and construct necessary for performing them.
okay.
Beneath the stage, part of Mr. Angier's
Tank was brought on for the first trick, placed it under the trapdoor after the escape underwater, about 400 or 500 gallons.
How do you think Mr. Borden was able to move the tank?
Exactly.
Sought after illusions in this business. If I reveal the method here, then the trick is worthless.
Some part of the trick that went wrong.
But Alfred Borden's life hangs in the balance. I might be able to judge their relevance to the case. Might this be an acceptable compromise?
Wait a second. That guy also looked like Christian Bale, the guy who was holding the child there. So this is all happening, I assume, 1800s. Whatever, 1860s.
For last year, where he vanished into thin air.
Check the locks.
They think he can do that. I'm sure they also think they can take that tank and put it under the second act.
Including the time he spent in Colorado, that the papers said was better even.
If you want Angier's secrets, and ask him yourself.
Whoa.
I want your secret, Mr. Borden.
So he is am I being played already? I'm not really looking for it because the Prestige has already happened. I'm expecting him to pop out of nowhere, Hugh Jackman.
An enigma. A search.
So Angier seems to be American. They're all British.
Is the end of my journey. The rest of Borden's book is unlocked by a single word, and to know his mind. Well, my passion is equal to the task.
I like that. My passion is equal to the task.
Mr. Angier, welcome to Colorado.
The whole town has electricity.
Right, okay. See, like basic shit that we also like, I mean, it's not that we take it for granted here, but that it was such a foreign concept in that time. Electricity. Wow.
You're our first guest of the season, Mr. Angier.
I need a coach tomorrow to take me up the mountain.
For scientific experimentation.
That's why I'm here.
Okay. Look at that.
You'll have to walk the rest, I'm afraid.
Like, are you like kind of dressed for this hike? Because to me it seems like you might be a bit underdressed, even though I can see you have a good coat. It's just the shoes. Oh! You're a crazy man.
How many of you newspaper writers can't read my sign?
Hi, Andy.
I know you. You're the great Danton. I saw your show in London. Your object the audience had in their pockets.
Sorry, I can't help but just see Gollum's face. Spiegel.
You made a machine for a colleague of mine some time ago.
Impossible, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Mr. Angier. I simply can't help it.
I'll be staying at the hotel. Indefinitely.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, what am I holding?
That's insane. How did he get that there?
It was days after he first met me.
We were two young men at the start of a great career. Two young men who never intended to hurt anyone.
This lovely young woman.
Of course, she'll choose the most handsome men in the audience.
If you would tie her wrists, are either of you two gentlemen sailors?
Okay.
I mean, Milton has gotten success, whatever that means, and take any risks at all. I mean, he's wandering the goodwill of
Ah, so she actually picked them. Right, okay.
fresh. He won't even try a bloody bullet catch.
She's suicide. All it takes is volunteer to put a button in every trick.
There'll be no seats left for the punters.
All right, magician tries to invent something new that are going to scratch their heads over, you know?
Okay.
I suppose you have such a trick, Mr. Borden. Mr. Borden has invented his masterpiece. Milton is a great showman, but Borden is right. He won't get his hands dirty. Go to the Tenley. There's a Chinaman there, and he really has. You two go and see that show. Can tell me how he does the goldfish bowl trick.
Okay.
Some nights, you just don't get it, do you? Julia's on the hoist. She'll break a leg. Isn't a wet knot. It's too dangerous.
Slip it, we can practice.
Hey, Borden, he said no. Listen, no more mistakes.
Wow. This is an entire, like, little showbiz that they have going on. I like it.
Where are you from? He ships props for Virgil at the hall. I hired him to find out how Virgil does the Orient. Of course, you can't trust him.
I think he's all right.
I think everyone's all right.
What's your sight lines? If I can see you kissing your blokes at the ends of row 3 and 4.
No wonder. Okay, how did he do this trick? Explain.
You're wrong. You can't be. No, it's a trick. This is the performance. This is why no one can detect his method.
Nice. He's putting on an act like Master Pycelle from Game of Thrones. I saw the snippet from that when he was having a chat with Tywin Lannister. Right.
I can barely lift this thing. It's not even filled with water. It must be strong as an ox.
He's been pretending to be a cripple for years.
It's unthinkable. Borden saw it at once, but living my whole life pretending to be someone else.
You're pretending to be someone else.
I don't think changing your name compared.
From?
Because I promised my family I wouldn't embarrass them with my theatrical endeavors.
I've thought of a name for you. The Great Danton. It's sophisticated.
It's French. Writes as if no one but he understood the true nature of magic. But what does he know of self-sacrifice?
Man. See... Oh! See, now that's a boy with a heart. I agree. He's gonna make that into a bird, isn't he?
He's all right, he's fine.
But where's his brother? He's my nephew.
Ah, so you're available.
You're the lucky one today.
All the poor birds don't know when.
closer. Never show anyone, and they'll flatter you for the secret. But as soon as you give it up, you'll be nothing to them.
Exactly.
You understand? There's no one. The trick you use it for.
Now I see where they got the term a magician never reveals his secrets.
Thank you for lunch, Mr. Borden.
You're welcome. Alfred. It's Alfred.
Shocking! Your name is Alfred.
I scandalised the landlord.
Is that enough to keep me out?
So I'll see you again.
Milk and sugar?
That is creepy in today's day and age. That would like freak anyone out. Can't pull that shit, babe, in this day and age.
A man who can actually do. What happens with these things after the trial?
An avid collector, apparently very interested in the case.
Don't let him take this.
I'm sure beneath its bells and whistles, it's got a simple and disappointing...
It has no trick.
There's the conductor of electricity.
Place where the performer's hand reaches through. That with one important difference. It's been swished for a real one.
Oh!
They're magicians, Your Honor. Men who live by dressing up to shock.
Even without an audience?
You see, this water tank has significance to these two men.
I'm intrigued now.
To bind this lovely young woman. Bind her feet around the ankle. Either of you two gentlemen sailors.
Oh, he's doing that L knot. God, he can't help it. I'm like, oh, is that it? I'm gonna go ahead, give her a head start. Is this where she died? That's why it's of particular significance to these two men. They don't even know about CPR. Oh my god. Oh, if only they could if they knew about CPR or like just... Shit.
I knew an old sailor once. He told me.
Unless she was too far gone.
Tangled in the sails, but it took him 5 minutes to cough. Going home.
Dude, that's rough.
I'm sorry for your loss, Angie.
Which knot did you tie?
The L knot.
And? I'm sorry, I just don't know.
You don't know?
My god. He very much knows. He's just not.
Oh.
Good news today.
I don't think we've had the pleasure.
Very enterprising soul is
Isn't that the guy that was with his child?
Well then, I mean, what I earn, it's barely enough for us. You're already going to be doing that with someone else.
Oh my god. We're having a baby. Oh, come here.
How did this relationship start?
The masterpiece, the great trick.
The world is not ready for that one yet. This is just your...
A bullet catch.
Yeah, miss. Look.
I don't take your promises lightly anymore. What?
Go on, shoot me. Right there.
No, I can't. It's very good. Tell me how you do it. Well, then you can't do it, but I can't raise a child.
I was about to say, do you not realize you have a child now coming?
Warding.
Once you know,
Right.
it's actually very obvious.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you still get...
The theatric. Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, you get smart arse, you can put a penny or a button, or, God forbid, Sarah, somebody can put a bullet down there. Don't worry, because I'm not going to let anything happen.
So we know the outcome in the future is not ideal, because what happens?
Love you very much.
Say it again.
I love you.
Well, some days it's not true, and you're more in love with magic than me. The days it is true means something.
Dude, she's smart.
If there are any ladies or gentlemen here.
I swear, I'm thinking that guy, this Angie, like, whatever, is also him. Like Christian Bale.
It's what you came for, is it? Who wants to volunteer?
Also, I've noticed we never see his face properly in the light. Like, it's almost like he's turning away all the time we see him. So I don't know if that's a trick.
Are you man enough, sir?
Oh my God.
Which knot did you tie, Borden?
Oh God. It's the L knot that they were discussing.
And I told him the truth. One half of me swearing blind that I tied a simple slip knot. I could never know for sure.
How can he not know?
He must know what he did.
Sarah, that bloody hurts.
It's as bad as the day it happened.
Oh.
Alfred, you've got to face things. What tricks can you possibly perform with this kind of injury?
I still good at it. I could do the trick that I've been remember me for.
I know that she dies because they said that if he goes to jail for life, she will be an orphan. So that makes me wonder what happened with her. Oh, dude.
Never thought I'd find an answer at the bottom of a pint glass.
Heard about a booking. Nice little theatre. I want to keep on working. Julia McCulloch in front of a sellout crowd at the Orpheum.
For Borden and his repertoire of exotic knots.
Down the river.
That's a dangerous trick, that one.
The windows confound the more curious members of the public, but...
So Borden is not with them anymore. Now they're going to find another way to continue with their showbiz.
Yes, I have. The Great Danton.
It's French.
It's sophisticated. Climax, everybody knows it.
Not like this, they don't.
Kill doves.
Then stay off the stage. You've got to get your hands dirty if you're going to achieve the impossible. In here, Miss Winscombe.
Right.
You're going down here. Deal. Yeah, I'm sure.
Right? Yeah. This ties up here?
That ties it. She's not experienced. She knows how to present us effective form of misdirection.
That's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, for my final trick. Volunteers. Mr. Merritt, if you would oblige me.
Put it round his foot.
Be careful.
Nice. Okay, that string trick was pretty fascinating.
There? Yeah. Another one there.
Be intending to hurt this animal, Mr. Auger?
1, 3.
Oh, that's bloody marvelous, Cutter. I thought you said I had to get my hands dirty.
Well, someday perhaps you will.
Wow. Okay, I like it.
Well, it'll be a lot more beautiful when it's full, Mr. Auger.
Don't worry.
Maybe somebody willing to do a bullet catch or a...
Cheap frills, Mr. Merrick. People hoping. What would that do for your business?
You got a
The
weak
reputation. So he's the one that, well, Michael Caine was saying that you will get 10 minutes with him, whoever wins the prize. Clearly it was.
Third row there. Please stand up and show us your handkerchief. To the lady in the aisle of the second row, I believe she has yours.
Cute.
The audience doesn't seem to be responding much, Cutter.
This next one.
Fingers crossed.
I'll have the champagne ready.
Good luck.
I'll make it a little harder then, shall I? Hold this cage with me. Foreseen by yourselves or any other audience.
Oh God, the male is Borden.
Front, thank you. Sir, one hand on the bottom.
You had a lot of plates going.
So what's the climax of our show?
Oh my God.
Not butcher birds and break my customers' fingers. I've hired a comedian. You know I hate comedians.
Well, there's plenty of good theatres. If we can come up, change the name of the act.
The name stays.
Well, then the new trick's gonna have to be.
Whoa, dude, this is now like a whoa. Sorry, the bird is freaked though. The birds that freaked me out a bit.
Technical exposition at the Albert Hall this week. Scientists, you know, captures the public's imagination.
So he's properly lost his fingers and all.
Mind if I join you? Tesla sends me down here during the storms. Great Danton for a drink. God, I miss New York, though.
So why are you here?
Did they exist then? I have no idea.
Built one for another magician.
Well, why would you want the same thing? Mr. Tesla has built unusual.
I understand discretion. I just want the machine.
So the electricity.
Finish your drink. Special appreciation for our work. Who's gonna believe you?
Yeah, that's a good comeback line there, babe.
Our equipment requires a great deal of current. Do our tests when the townspeople are asleep.
Where are the wires?
Right. No way.
Where's the generator?
You saw it last week, and I have to write all of them before I get to bed.
I'll send word for you in a few days, Mr. Angier.
Nice, so he will not reveal his secrets now.
Ladies and gentlemen, how would you like to know the future, sir? Gentlemen, come one, come all, immediate.
Yeah, he could care less.
Objections have been raised against Mr. Tesla's superior Mr. Raleigh, please,
Borden is here.
to appear under any such restrictions.
So he's also looking to perform an act? Righto. He's a magician. What if he knows you're following him? And what if he knows you were going to make an appearance there?
Hey.
Yeah. See, today it's true.
I saw happiness, but I was wrong. His notebook reveals that the life that I envied, that he craves one minute, he rails against the next. His mind is a divided one.
Right.
Fickle and contradictory nature.
Damn. Dialogue like this goes way hard.
Everybody needs a name, so what's hers?
Baby Sarah.
It's a lovely name. What you want to do for the rest of the day? To the workhouse?
Look at him.
Take it. Go on, take it.
That's insane.
I'm going to learn all the professor's secrets.
Only if I teach you how to read.
Haven't helped you get out of here, have they? Can't you undo real locks, Professor?
Well, maybe I'm just biding my time. Open my hand. Are you watching closely?
How do you get so famous then, eh?
I like that. Very nice, very nice.
Today, finally, a breakthrough.
It's perfectly safe.
Bro!
This is the great Denton. Effused about your act to me on...
Is that...
Hold out other hand.
Why did I think... Is that David Bowie? I don't know why first thing I thought was David Bowie.
What's conducting the electricity?
Our bodies, Mr. Angier, are using energy.
Yeah, that's why you got that electricity when you touch someone. And not a big physics fan, but I like all these little facts.
First time I tried to change the world, I was hailed as a visionary. I was asked politely to retire. What you want is simply expensive. Be presenting it merely as illusion?
Actually believe the things I did on stage, they wouldn't.
Mr. Angier, have you considered the cost of such a machine?
Price is not an object.
Have you considered the cost?
I'm not sure I follow.
The cost that to a human life.
I can recognize an obsession. No good will come of it. But I followed them too long. They will choose to destroy me.
Right, so he knows it can go sideways.
You know you won't change my mind.
So be it.
Right.
Will you build it?
I've already begun to build it, Mr. Angier.
Wow!
This will take some time.
I like him. This is not only giving him like a little warning, but at the same time he's told that I can see your obsession because you are me and I am you, or whatever that figure of speech was. But he understands that.
I don't really have anywhere to go.
Do you really want to be the second one?
Carter said it would be all right to get another booking. What are you doing?
Research. To watch his competition, to see what
I was just hoping that you let things lie, or even between you two.
Even? My wife? For a couple of these fingers? He has a family now. Living his life just as he always intended, as if nothing had happened. And look at me. And no theater will touch me.
Us.
Need a volunteer?
Did you hurt him? What happened, Robert?
Thank you. Just a rubber ball. No.
I think the build-up means yes.
It was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
Did they applaud when you saw it? No, he's a wonderful magician. Dress it up, how to sell the
Why,
trick.
how does he do it? 3 times now, Mr. Carter. The Prestige is the same man.
Besides his damaged fingers, but if you look closely, you can tell.
Nice.
Yeah, well, we can use it as a climax of the show.
Yes.
Stealing another magician's tricks.
You've got to find someone who looks like you on stage.
Do not
He doesn't
think that
use a
would be the
dog.
next dialogue.
Robert, I don't know how Borden does the trick, so either do it. And the only way that I know how to do it...
Take a good look. Let's get out there and find me.
Okay.
What's that? It's for you.
Oh, a new apartment?
You went over all the...
Sarah, the act is taking off.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Mr. Angier, I'd like you to meet Gerald Root.
What the flip?
Would you like for me to tell you a little joke?
Yes? Are you laughing now?
I have to take a piss.
Where did you find him?
He needs a little help, but when I get done with him...
I don't need him to be my brother.
So you open the door.
Come on.
Oh, I was gonna say, like...
Couldn't you have found a softer one? So if you come down through there, it's going to be amazing, Robert.
Borden's trick is getting noticed.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Keep myself stinking drunk and no one will be able to tell the difference.
Now, performance, Mr. Root.
Bro, that's uncannily too real. What?
Do you think you were unique, Mr. Angier? I've been Caesar. How difficult could it possibly be to play the great Danton? I did deny no prisoners. I don't know how you do these things, Cutter. There's no point being coy.
Entertaining trifles. Alas, I cannot claim this next feat. You will see no trickery. To certain citizens of the Orient, this technique, but for those of you who aren't, do not be alarmed.
Okay.
What you're about to see is considered safe.
That is so cool. Yeah, they're actually...
The manager says he's never seen a reaction.
I spent the ovation hiding under the stage.
I care about the man in the box.
That way I can be the Prestige and Root ends up below stage.
We need your showmanship to build up the suspense. He can't introduce his trick.
Of course I can.
Out of that wardrobe and makeup.
It's not full of these moments, Robbie. We worked hard. What's wrong? Is he your wife?
Darling.
Borden's trick is nothing compared to...
In the finale, hiding under the stage. I need to know how he does it.
Right.
I need you to go and work for him.
Work for him? Are you joking? We just got our start. Now you want me to leave?
Version of the trick, but imagine what we could do with the real act anyone's ever seen.
Whoa.
Exactly why he'll want to hire you. He'll want my secret, because you're going to tell him the truth.
Whoa, dude.
You must be curious to see what so much money has bought you, Mr. Angel. Your head.
You might want to stand back.
I thought it just traveled in time or some shit because I was like, where did it go? It's still there. Wow!
I don't understand. Is there a problem, Mr. Tesla?
Next week it'll be fine.
Tesla.
So something didn't work.
Interesting workshop.
Yeah, we might do. You here to steal the rest of my show? Yeah? What might that be?
To trust me.
Why wouldn't I trust you? You're a mistress of mine.
I swear, he might be doing a double. I think that Bernard guy is him! It's his twin brother or some shit. He's been keeping it a secret or something.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
Our line of work, isn't it, Miss Wainscombe?
He wants me to come and work for you and steal your secret.
His trick is top-notch. He reappears instantly on the other side of the stage. And unless I'm mistaken, very drunk. It's astonishing. How does he do it? And tell me, Olivia.
No, it's killing him. He's obsessed with discovering your methods. There is no future with him, but I've actually come to offer you his.
Is it?
I don't know. She can be playing both of you.
You'll now get down below stairs right away.
Little chat, Mr. Cutter. Borden's performing right across the street. He's
realised he can make demands. To figure it out.
Well, how much does he want?
Well, look at yesterday's. Look at last premier stage performer in London. My point is, Robert, is you climb too high professional embarrassment.
Whoa.
Pay him whatever he wants for now. We keep doing the trick.
Insistent
How fast route turned back.
on being number one.
Of this rather welcome pint of ale. But don't advertise it, because I'll be mobbed with fans.
I wouldn't expect him to rock the boat.
Familiar with this technique, but for those of you who aren't...
Oh my god, is he going to reveal what happens? How it happens?
And who are you?
I am a fellow practitioner.
Ah.
I'm not performing tonight. I'm only doing one show, but to be frank...
Oh!
To know your methods or anything. A similar trick.
I see.
He did, see?
He had complete power over me.
Complete power, you say?
Be very careful.
Thank you. Cheers.
Dude!
What you're about to see is considered safe.
Ah!
I apologize. The Pantages across the street.
Whoa, dude!
Pardon my intrusion. He does try so very hard.
Wait, where did the hat land?
You weren't expecting me?
I was expecting you sooner. Your message said up.
My wife? You?
What do you mean? You sent me.
I sent you! Horse Borden said that.
Didn't say anything. I've seen the show, but I've seen it hidden backstage.
He lives! He's act! Don't you see? Just because you're sleeping with him doesn't mean he trusts you.
Think you can see everything, don't you?
You still hot?
See, if I don't get that back to him by tomorrow morning, he'll know I took it.
This is his diary. His secrets are right here in my hands. I care about my wife, I care about his secret.
Whoa, you're losing, see, ambition, obsession with being the best. You're losing track, babe.
Look, I'll go to his workshop and stage a break-in.
Robert, I have fallen in love with him.
Then I know how hard this has been for you.
What? As a wife, darling. Child. I know it doesn't matter in that day and age, but still. It's him!
And he's just getting started.
Did I? Wigs. Everything. It's him. He's the double. They're using electricity as well. See? Does he suspect that the double is following him or something and that's why he's creating a diversion? I don't know.
All right? I'm alive. Saves me cutting you an air hole.
I knew it. There's like... What? How did this cut? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, it went straight to that, yeah.
That's what a good trick costs, Angier. Sacrifice.
Be yours, unless you give me what I want. Your method for the transport of man. Useless without the keyword. Write down your method, Mr. Borden. I want the whole method, not the keyword.
Keyword is the method.
What is the method?
Where's mine, you know?
How fast can you dig?
You hear me? Fallon!
Still attached.
Good God, they go to lengths to prove a point, don't they?
I haven't looked yet. I wanted you to share this.
Same way he always says, the same way. You want something more. What does it mean?
It means, Cutter, we have a journey ahead of us.
Listen to me. I can't follow you any further.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm sorry.
You're on your own, babe.
Good evening. Champagne, your finest. Absolutely. We are...
Well, what are we celebrating?
Come along and dig me up.
Good grief, Mr. Beast.
You should have to suffer as
Ruin
well.
this evening.
Mrs. Borden. Good night, Freddie.
Couldn't you have at least taken off the...
Came from the bloody theatre.
Why are you being like this, Alfred?
Something very precious. So I just wanted to celebrate.
A secret?
I see, more secrets.
Sarah, secrets are my life.
No, Alfred, stop. This isn't you performing.
Sorry, off topic. The venue is beautiful. I would love to dine there. Continue.
But I had the place to myself, Mr. Brent.
Not very polite. First, I thought they might work for the government. They work for Thomas Edison.
Oh my god.
I've actually come to offer you his.
You fall in love easily, don't you?
No, that's what he told me to tell you, the truth. And I stood by him, and he sent me to you. I hate him for that.
Ah.
Marcus, so what could you possibly have to offer me?
And why no one can see that yours are better, forming the transported man. But this, I'm sure it takes great skill to... So let people know. Be so much more than he is, and I can show you how.
Oh, she's really switched.
But I love her. To open myself, I need assurances. But how to be sure?
How could he send you away?
She must help me rid ourselves of Angier.
Oh!
Not to me, you understand. Olivia proves her love for me. Yes, Angier. She gave you this notebook. It's merely the key to my diary, so easily after so much. May you find solace for your thwarted ambition back in your American home.
Double act.
Tesla! Well, you let me believe that he had. Shooting sparks in my top hat, laughed.
I have seen Edison's men.
It would be unwise, Mr. Angier. Those exact science, Mr. Angier, requires further examination.
Oh god.
You were responsible.
Ah! So that.
Doing with my money was more worthwhile.
Where did the cat go? Oh my god. Whoa! They just made a double! How is that even possible?
I never bothered to check the calibration because the hand never moved.
So, Mr. Angier, that's one of the principal beauties of science.
So if you make one of him now, will another one come?
We'll send word when it's ready. Don't forget your hat.
Which one?
Well, which one is mine?
All your hats, Mr. Angier.
Can you imagine the amount of money you can save on that?
Are we going to the zoo this
No. Remember, Daddy has some errands to run. Go to the zoo. We shall. His errands, and I'll be back before you know it, so you go get ready.
What are you doing?
Each of us have our vices.
Sarah, whatever you may think, I will always love you, and you alone.
Well, you might just love her, but... God. The way men can just gaslight thinking it's okay to just justify their actions. I love you though, but I will have needs with someone else as well. Like, wow. Pathetic.
The little lady wants to go to the zoo, so I thought you could take her. And, Sarah. But if you can just do whatever you can to help me. I do love her.
Like, pathetic getting someone else to do that for you.
When you're with me, you're with me. Leave your family at home where they belong.
I'm trying, Olivia.
I saw Fallon hanging around again.
He protects the things that I care about.
She doesn't trust Fallon. That's new. Roy Edison's group. How are you? What happened? Bro!
We're sorry to see you go, Mr. Angier. We were sorry to see Mr. Tesla leave as well. I didn't think it was necessary to tell Edison's man about the box.
Whoa!
I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. Perhaps you'll find more luck in your field. You will find what you are looking for in this box.
With the tools.
Such a thing will bring you only misery.
He's like warning him 6,000 times, like...
Is as unheeded as he knew it would be. I would not want to live like that for long. But here at the turn, sitting there in your cell, reading my diary, awaiting your death for my murder.
What?
A
provenance of the journal is clear and under no doubt, of which we have numerous examples, including the transported man. Well,
they're not complete.
And without the prestige for these tricks.
It won't really sell.
These are worth.
Yeah. Exactly.
You get the rest of it when you bring my daughter here. I want to say goodbye.
Bro, that was good.
Oh, you think I can live like this?
Alfred, I can't live like this!
Not to be with you anymore.
I want you to be no lies and secrets. Do you love me?
Well, it depends what you... what you define love as. Girl, get out. Literally. Absolutely find yourself a better one. But I don't understand, like, they still said that she would be an orphan, the child, so what happened with her in the end? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's terrible, dude. There's something written on the back. I'd be like on my city mapper. Alright. What? Can't find it! Really try and understand how they lived without Google Maps or a city mapper. Honestly, on my life. Oh, shit.
I'm looking for an old friend.
I heard about a booking. Good up-and-coming magician.
You'll bet.
A wise man once told me obsession was a young man's game. There's one thing left.
I think he's putting on an act. I think he's still alive.
You want to design a show round
I need you to call in any favors or connections you have left, the sort that Borden can't ignore.
I'm sure. Well, let's get on, shall we?
But what really happened to this place? Was it...
That's it, Cutter? He simply disappears? Well, he has to come back. It's very rare to see. It's been many years since I've seen.
Are you interested in helping us?
Is that a double? Isn't that a double or something?
Disguise it. Give them enough reason to doubt it.
Bro.
Talk about her to you.
Now she's gone. Well, she killed herself. She said she wanted to meet me. Howard, I couldn't bring myself to face her.
I never loved Sarah.
Oh. Shock, Carter.
Failed with her.
Part of me. The part that found you, the part that's sitting here right now. Now, Olivia.
This guy!
Inhuman to be so cold. He's got a new trick. They're saying it's the best London's ever seen.
Wow, already made
You should see the look on your face, Professor.
Oh, Freddie.
You two deserve each other.
I was about to say, it's like you both are at war with each other that I think you both are made for each other.
And that's what you'll be charging for each ticket. Good day.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first trick of the evening is one that involves considerable risk. Be irrevocably damaged by seeing a man drown. Should leave now.
Hit him right there, babe.
In my travels, I have seen the future, brink of new and terrifying possibilities.
You best believe you lot could not even comprehend what's happening this year. Lordy.
What you're about to witness is not magic. Come up on stage now so that you can examine the machine for yourself.
The music.
Man's reach, imagination.
He is truly the greatest showman out there. And I meant that.
Is it a publicity move? What is it? Why? 50 yards in a second. Ah, brilliant. What is going on under that stage? Ah, why can't you outthink him?
They do this every night.
So there is a body double of of Hugh Jackman inside. I forgot his name.
We're done. All right, let him have his trick. Don't go back there. You leave him alone. Just leave him alone. We're done.
I've just noticed he never has any dialogue. Why is that?
I don't want you backstage on this one.
He needs to
I would like to
see.
invite you to come up on stage now so that you can examine the machine.
Now we get to see.
Hey!
What the heck?
Guilty of the murder of Robert Angier. May the Lord have mercy on your soul.
It's still, I still don't understand.
Oh, thank you for coming, Mr. Owens. But I noticed from this manifest that Lord Caldlow...
Surely.
No, it's just there is one particular item.
Obey yourself.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid Lord Cordlow was adamant about... I can't stop you speaking your mind.
Okay.
Still here.
Got a visitor. Lord Caldlow.
Fallon's missed you too. We both have.
Oh, you pavundi.
Not right now, darling. No, but everything's gonna be all right.
Caldlow. Yes, I am.
I knew something was... Oh, Lord.
Do was prove that I was a better magician.
This ain't a bloody competition anymore, Angier. This is my...
No, stop, Manoli. Stop, look.
The prestige.
You always were the better magician. But whatever your secret was, you have to agree.
I promise. I love you.
Well, you think this place can hold me? Stop doing it! Don't get out of it!
Man, I feel bad for him now. That was... He pulled the biggest trick of all.
Sir, there's a gentleman waiting.
Ah, hi. Golly.
Hello, Cutter.
That's why he said, don't come backstage.
How is it you're still alive, Robert? I saw you on a slab, for God's sake.
It was his double. Yeah, makes sense.
She needs a father, and I helped you.
Yeah. Now he's the bad guy. Shit.
You don't have to. I'm going to make sure that machine is never used again.
Lord Caldlow, where do you want me to deliver it?
My theatre. I tried not to involve you.
I can see that.
Go alone now.
Oh, dear.
I don't have as far to go as you.
We can see him clearly now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
A lot of things. Didn't mean to hurt her. I did.
Yeah, we know.
You go live your life in full now, all right?
That's so insane. Like, to know that you're getting hanged for someone's death, that person is still alive. Oh my god, right now I have no idea what's gonna happen. I think the element of suspense and surprise is, yeah, it's having me on edge. Jeez.
Take a minute to consider your achievement.
He said it was like going home.
So was he like trying to tell that your doubles have like really described what it was like you yourself drowning? What's that?
Alfred Borden, Court of England, you will meet your end.
Cutter!
You have anything.
Oh! It's him! What? How?
A twin.
A twin!
both Borden.
Yeah. This was obvious for sure.
Into the box, or the winner came back out.
See, that's the thing you'll never master. Yeah.
Cutter knew, but I told him it was too simple, too easy. About two men sharing one life.
Oh my god.
I don't understand how it can.
Oh, that was Fallon!
I loved Sarah, which was enough for us, but not for them. That's the price of a good trick. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? It takes nothing to steal another man's work. It takes... No! And that's...
You shot yourself.
It took courage.
Oh my god, he was killing himself.
It took courage to climb into that machine every night. What it cost me. You didn't see where you are, did you? You went halfway around the world. You spent a fortune. You did terrible things.
Yeah.
Really terrible things, Robert.
Damn, dude. I take back what I said about you.
So solid all the way through. Even for a second. And you got to see something.
Oh, look at that, ironic
Every
how...
magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts.
Right.
The second act is called the turn.
Look at the amount of tanks.
That makes it into something extraordinary. You have to bring it back. Now you're looking for the secret. You don't really want to work it out.
Okay.
You want to be fooled.
Bro! Yo. So... one of the many Christopher Nolan movies I was able to at least understand and follow through, but wow, was that a journey. Crazy. I loved that illusion or reality, God knows. So that was Prestige. You know, I'm not gonna lie, from the get-go, of course, I kind of figured out that Fallon was Alfred, because it was very evident from like a little side picture. Actually, I think maybe that was the entire intention, to figure that bit out, and that it was there right in front of our eyes. We just never wanted to believe it because of how it said, like, we want to be fooled. I think that was that intention, I guess. But man, you know, the fact that we got really played by Lord Caldwell, whatever his name is, and happens to be Hugh Jackman. And then, you know, for the entire act to have proceeded, you know, from where his ambition got the better of him, using tools where he was able to duplicate himself, and then, you know, it makes you do terrible things, come up with terrible ideas, just so that you can be like a kind of, I don't think it was just being a showstopper, it was just making sure he was the best, and with a massive intention of taking down Alfred. And like, he was going to be hanged for a murder that he didn't even commit. So now my thing is, like, it was so obvious, of course, because I don't know now, because Alfred and Fallon, they said that they are both each other, like they take turns being Alfred and Fallon, both ways. So who is the one? And they both have gotten like, you know, their hands got cut. It's just like, I think it's just one for us to think, like, do you know who's the one that actually got hanged, and who's the one that is with the daughter? Because we know that Fallon liked Olivia, and Alfred loved Sarah. So when we saw the scene where she's like, how is it that it's bleeding again? is that Fallon putting on a show? Or was it Fallon who was the one that got shot initially? And it was Alfred who had to get that sword out, or like whatever shit that it was used to get it like broken. Oh my God. And was it Fallon who got who was guilty? Like, of course, like at the end he was the one that we saw dying, or was it Alfred? Do we know that? I'm a bit confused. So if we do know, let me know. But I don't know, maybe that is the part of the theatrical aspect of this ending. Like, you will never know, right? Like, because we want to be fooled, because it can be one or the other. Oh, wow, that was so good. But we always know with Hugh Jackman's character that the person that falls into the tank, well, we kind of know because, you know, he says that it took courage, not knowing whether I would be the one that would end up in the tank. But we kind of know that's the thing, that he gets duplicated and he ends up wherever, putting on that show, being the spectacle, making sure people know that he's the reason we have like great magicians in England and whatnot, and spend so much money to make sure that happens. But it's the people that get created, his own doubles that get created, that are at the brute end of it. It's like he's cloning himself so many times that you won't even distinguish who's who, and you're not even connected. Like, that bond between Fallon and Alfred is so different to these two guys. Like, that's the thing. Oh my God. I loved it. I definitely think that I'm gonna rewatch it and I'm gonna now pay close attention. Like, I tried my best to pay close attention. There were times where I just didn't talk, but I will definitely now 100% just observe and catch it before it's even done, if I can, or if it's even intended. Who knows? But that was a phenomenal movie. So thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Let me know down in the comments what else I should be watching next. But until then, stay safe. Make sure you don't have a clone walking around somewhere. But if you do, be friends, be sisters, brothers, be whatever. But I don't know what I'm saying. So that's it. That's how crazy that sounds. But anyhow, and screenplay by Jonathan Nolan and Christopher Nolan. I don't know if that was also a trick. It's so, yeah, like, I am hung up on this whole illusion act, but really amazing performances. No short of phenomenal storytelling and dialogue. And I love the fact that it's set around the scene where you don't have cameras, you don't have tech, you don't have surveillance. You don't even have that CPR section where you could get the water out of the lungs, and, you know, to make it the story more powerful. I think that's how you were able to, like, I mean, magicians at the time, like, you know, of course, with the fact of the electricity bit and this Tesla situation, I think, you know, really amplified the true meaning of not revealing a secret. I really, really enjoyed that narrative. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe and have a great day. Bye.